In this video I'm going to give a very brief demonstration of Dawn's dark magic action. The dark magic action takes a master dark frame and uses it to repair defective pixels in one or more light frames. The first thing to do is to create a suitable workflow. To add a dark magic action to the workflow, I simply drag it from the palette and drop it in the workflow display. We now have a very simple workflow. There are two input folders at the top, one for the master dark frame and one for the set of light frames. There's then a single action to perform the dark magic correction and an output folder to contain the corrected light frames. I don't have a master dark frame, so I need to add an action to combine some individual dark frames into a single master. I do this by dragging a combine action from the workflow palette and dropping it alongside the existing action. The combine action has a single input folder at the top, into which I will load a set of dark frames, and an output folder at the bottom which will contain the master dark frame. I connect up the actions into a single workflow like so, and now we're ready to load some files. First, I load some dark frames into the combine action by right-clicking on its input folder like so. I can now display the frames which I've just loaded by left-clicking on the folder. There's a tab for each frame in the image display, and similarly with the master dark frame. Next, I load some light frames into the other input folder. Here's one of the original light frames, and here's the corresponding frame after the dark magic correction has been applied. I'll zoom into the original image to show some defective pixels. I can then copy the zoom pan setting from this image to the corresponding output image by right-clicking, selecting Copy Zoom Pan, and then pasting the settings into the other window. If I now switch between the two images, then you can see that the dark magic action has done quite a good job of repairing the defective pixels. Thank you for watching. If you have any questions, please send me an email.